Hey guys, Triple J here, and a friend of mine called Jacob asked me to play this with my friend Darren, and then I saw the title screen. And I'm like, I'm not going to play this with Darren. So, I have a female friend here called Chantel. Say hello.
Hello.
And tell them a bit about yourself, about why you might like this game.
Hello.
Alright, let's just get started. So,
The
just so
cover
you know,
looks good though.
this, I have to admit, like, I'm not trying to
I'm
be...
a lesbian, so
Yes.
I like the picture.
I'm not trying to sound like a perv. I admit, like, the colours look nice and everything like that.
Me, I'm so as a perv.
Yes.
I like it.
Just so you know, I know nothing about this game. I don't know the girls' names. I don't know why two of them have fox ears. I don't know who the main character is.
Or the
I
husband
don't know the
breasts.
story. That's the Japanese thing.
Yeah, but still.
So let's just start the game. Every person has a dream they wish to pursue. That's true. Do I have to click or... Yes, I do. Yet as people grow up, they often are forced to realize that obtaining that dream is just that. A childish illusion that is simply impossible to reach out for. That's depressing. At least that's what most people say. Then what about those who do accomplish their dreams? Are they merely incredibly lucky? That's a good question. Dad, every man has a dream they want to accomplish. However, there's something really important you should know, my boy. That a real man doesn't give up on their dream, no matter what overwhelming challenges they might face. I still remember that... Okay, so we're playing as a guy. We're not playing as a girl. I still remember those foolish words my dad used to say, yet despite their silly nature, I found myself inspired by them. Ever since I was a child, I was interested in martial arts. It didn't matter whether it was following a match on television or reading a manga about some heroic martial artist. A manga is like a comic or a story. I don't know. It always been a dream for me to become a martial artist someday. Of course, it was a bit childish to admit it. I wanted to learn martial arts to be able to be a hero. Oh. Well, is this gonna be like an RPG or something like Shout Out RPG? While at my age, I already came to understand superheroes were part of our imagination, and I still held the desire to use my power for others' sake. My name is Gushiken Takahiro, 17 years old, rising judo star. And no, that's not me doing the smug talking. I'm actually about to take part in the competition 2 weeks from now that could make or break my career at an international level. Of course, I was excited about the opportunity to finally accomplish my dreams and represent my country at a sport that I loved. But the same excitement also made me feel incredibly nervous. While those worrisome thoughts haunted my mind, a familiar voice resounded from outside the window. Alright, so it's Koyomi. Oi! Taka-kun, get your butt in gear. Get your butt in my face. I'm pretty sure that should be in English. Because hi means yes in Japanese. I'll be right there, Koyomi. What's Koyomi? Not wanting to keep Koyomi waiting, I quickly dashed toward the front door to let her in. Is it her? Not even realizing that I was still in pajamas. Just a moment, Kiyomi. Gotta grab my shoes and then we can go to school. Bill, I didn't know how school had a strict uniform or sleepwear policy, dummy. Nice jammies, by the way. Did you borrow them from your mum? For a moment, my eyes just drifted downwards, noticing that I was indeed wearing my pajamas. I let out a groan of annoyance and marched back towards my room. There's nothing wrong with my jammies. The Golden Knight is a famous comic book hero in the West. Besides, not everyone prefers to sleep naked like you. What? She was naked. Mumbling those words, I started stripping out of my clothes, seemingly not minding the presence of the girl behind me at all. That happened one time, you know. It was super hot that evening, and geez, warn me before you strip. What the fuck is this game? You didn't mind it when we were little? What? Perhaps you want me to turn around instead? No, stop, don't make me kick your ass. study, I teased her enough. I quickly pulled on my pants and resumed working on the remaining few items. I'm trying not to laugh. Remaining few items of clothing before I was suitably dressed for school. Besides, I had a reason for being so distracted. No, she doesn't have gigantic breasts. So she's not one of the 4 girls that were shown on the title. So I have a feeling she's not going to be that important. Wow, that sounds mean. You've been distracted a lot lately. What's going on in that hollow skull of yours? Sex, porn, sex. It's the upcoming match. Oh, that too. I got no idea how anyone can remain calm when an international career is at stake. I wouldn't be surprised if I started making up enough doomsday scenarios to fill up the apocalypse genre.
Becoming a pimp?
Or a gimp.
Oh, yeah, true.
What would be better, pimp or a gimp? Because I don't like either of them.
Both.
Yeah, I know what she's into, women. Alright, the judo thing. I'm not sure. Oh shit! I'm sure you'll do that. What was it? I'm not sure. I've seen some of your matches and you kick butt. And of course, if you're really worried, you could always pray. That won't work. God won't do shit.
Pray to Satan.
Pray? What? Don't tell me you don't know. It's one of the school's legends. Oh, this sounds interesting. There's some shrine up in the forest that if you pray to it will give you good luck. The Japanese are very superstitious, but that sounds good. Ichikawa-san said that his sister prayed to it and the night before her exam she got 100%. A shrine that is said to give you good luck? Sounds bogus to me, but at this point I'll be trying out anything, I guess. I cannot read! Maybe I'll talk to our classmates to get the location of that shrine. I'm not exactly in the mood to get lost in the forest and turn into a Japanese Tarzan. Wearing a loincloth and everything. Oh, whatever. If you do go looking, at least send me a message to let me know. Are you going to hurry up or are we going to be late again? A hero is never too early. No, are they too late? They can't be too late! Let's see, there's a bomb. Hero comes too late, everyone's dead. There is such thing. They arrive precisely when needed. But for the sake of missing detention, let us hurry. That's a wizard, not a hero genius. How can one person be such a sports nerd and such a geek at the same time? Let's not forget that the Casanova and Man of the Year candidate bits. They are an important detail. I doubt you qualify as either of them, Pajama Boy. This girl's a bitch! Anyway, let us boldly go where everyone has gone before. To school. Ugh, nerd. I hope this isn't gonna be like Persona kind of school where you have to answer questions. Several hours later. Oh, okay. There's lots of dots. Yeah, that's just her iPod. It had been during the afternoon when I finally had the chance to talk to my classmates in an attempt to get an idea of where the shrine Koyomi had mentioned before had been located. Gym was the last thing on the menu for today if you're gonna eat the gym. Oh dear. So once we started getting ready to go home, I approached the guys. Half of them were naked. Hey Ichikawa, is it true that your sister discovered some shrine that is said to grant you some good luck? Again, I highly doubt he's going to be important. Oh ho ho.
It's so
Oh, is that? Oh! Let me guess, you also want to date her? What? I don't want to date anyone. Oh, even though I do have to admit she's very attractive, I'm afraid she's already going out with... Are you talking about... we're talking about his sister?
I don't know.
This is some, like... Game of Thrones shit. The girl like keeps having sex with her cousin or something. Not to mention you're not her type. I already. Oh, everyone's dissing me today. Say I'm not fulfilling the role of the Casanova. I'm not another girl's type. Jeez, I'm pathetic. Already got my hands full dealing with Koyomi. You can keep your sister where she is. Jokes aside. That was joking? So, does it mean I am that type? What's going on? I'm more interested in the shrine. I really, really want to fuck that shrine. Did she mention where she found it? I need to get off on something. I didn't know. God damn it, even the grammatically challenged knows. No offense. I didn't know there was anything near the forest aside from the dojo. She said something about it being near the river. I like how he's not sure. That's the question mark, he's not sure, that's what she said.
He's not sure if you can have sex in the river.
not sure if he's not sure if you really want to have sex with the shrine. Wait, doesn't Ray work at the shrine? Did that change your mind quickly? And quite high up. I'll be honest, I didn't pay too much attention when she was going on about it. I mean, she was wearing this top. What the fuck? I mean, she was wearing this top and it was tight. You're talking about your sister. He's blushing and everything. Stop. We don't need to hear the details. I doubt anyone wants to hear you daydream about your sister, my friends. Anyone else who you heard about this shrine before? I think we should make you read the females because I feel like they will be less disturbing. Do you want to?
No.
Are you two talking about the luck shrine in the forest? Yes, the one and only. There's supposed to be one near a river, according to Ichikawa's sister. I didn't know about that, but there's a fiery girl at Asakura Dojo who knows more. Wait, are you talking about Aria-sama? Small, strong, and scary? That's the one. Oh, then I could be a bit more of help, Takahiro-kun. I know where that place is. I don't think Aria-senpai would like it if you end up visiting her with your usual tricks in mind. Do I need to remind you what happened last time you tried to peek at her after she finished her training? So my character is a perv. There was blood, sweat, and tears. Shut up, I did not go peeking there. That's slander, that is. I could sue you. I do not look in the changing rooms after practice when Aria-sama is showering. Then you haven't seen her naked yet? I've seen a bit of side boob, but the knot hole I found doesn't really get me a good view of. There we go, someone called the cops. Peeping Ichikawa has confessed. I playfully patted Ichikawa's shoulder while I turned around, grabbing my bag in the process while I prepared to leave. Anyway, thanks for the tip, Ichikawa. I'll let the judge know you were most helpful during the interrogation. This is unfair. I was coerced? I know that word, actually. I won't say another thing until I speak to my lawyers. I think coerced means like ganged up. Oh, that's actually really pretty. After school was over, I decided to bet my chances over the little bit of intel I had obtained from my classmates. If my memory served me right, then I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. Aria.
No.
Was
I love
about
cool
to be.
Japanese names.
Yeah. I am though. That's the problem. I was about to be practicing at the dojo today. Of course, I knew her. In the end, she was a judo student like me. But for some reason, I heard that she declined the invitation to compete in serious tournaments ever since a certain event happened. Aria-senpai, are you around? While I shouted her name, I parked my bike at a nearby store and looked around for her. Wah-hia-hia. And follow the shouts and you'll find a senpai. Senpai is like someone that's like older than me. I grinned briefly as I saw my senpai seemingly being occupied with the practicing of a series of motions, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. She's fighting a ghost. She has a camera obscura! Except, I imagine like camera obscura but with like shoes and gloves so you have to like punch them and everything, punch and kick them. That would be so cool. Physically fighting ghosts. Perhaps it was a perfect opportunity to be closer to her and suppose she's gonna kick you. She's gonna kick your ass, man. Slowly I snuck over, making sure to make as little as noise as possible, before I reached with a hand towards her shoulder. At the touch against the shoulder, Aria-senpai reacted. She grabbed hold of my hand and with a loud grunt shifted her weight, curling and tipping me over her shoulder. So she pretty much went...
Yeah, I know what that means.
It was all I could do to brace myself for impact as I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. So that's what she looks like. Again, I'm just surprised with the 4 pictures that we saw at the menu of gigantic breasts. We haven't seen any. Yeah, no one sneaks up on the great Kunoichi Aria. Oh, Takabozu. Bozu? I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Kunoichi, more like Tasmanian devil! Tasmania! High five! That throw didn't hold a shred of mercy in it. There's no mercy in the ring, Takabozu. You better you learn that lesson now than in 2 weeks' time. Let me guess, you want to do some sparring, right? Fuck no! I actually came here to ask you something, but perhaps a little sparring wouldn't hurt after that. What do you want to ask? We've got all afternoon for the sparring, and I could do with a bit of a break anyway. Okay, where to start? Senpai, you used to take part in big and important matches. Didn't you ever get nervous before the big moments? Oh yeah, this one time I got so nervous I hid in the kitchen cupboards until Dad found me and dragged me to the car by my collar. This sounds like child abuse. Like, you go into this match, you stupid child! Of course, that was when I was like 8. But obviously I can't go and hide from my match. But some friends of mine made this rather silly suggestion to go and pray or something. Honestly, at this point, I'd take anything if it calms my nerves a little. I have a feeling we're going to meet one of the 4 women at the shrine.
That's so funny.
Takabozu, are you sure about this? Why is she questioning just a simple prayer at a shrine? You mean the match? Of course I am. I've been practicing judo ever since I could walk. This is my best chance to represent this country, and in the sport I love too. Oh, wait, if she wasn't questioning the shrine? Okay. Senpai seemed to think for quite a long time, all the while tapping at the side of her jaw with a finger. Eventually, she snapped her fingers and grabbed hold of me tightly. Alright, I'll tell you the way to the shrine, but it's not just going to be a simple clap your hands together and bob your head. You need to give something to the shrine, something of worth. Jack off into it. Give it your semen. I guess I'll figure that out by the time we get there. Anyway, thanks Senpai, I appreciate it. Oh no, Takabozu. I'm not going with you. I've got training to do myself. Besides, you've got to take this step yourself. I can give you a map and an easy way to get back here, but you'll be on your own. You're not tagging along? Guess it'd be my own adventure to undertake. Afraid so, Takabozu. Let me just grab some paper and I'll draw out your map. After Aria's return, I followed the directions of the map had given me. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't all that far. The trip to get back, if I got lost, was a little sketchy. Just look down, you'll be able to see the dojo roof from anywhere on the hill.